Hello, long time no see. I do apologize for my unscheduled hiatus, disappearance. I'm so sorry. I was having an emotional, mental, spiritual breakdown, depression, call it whatever you want. Taking care of a raging alcoholic, selfish bastard really does take a toll on your soul and your heart and your spirits, and you're willing to do shit outside of just looking grass grow in your front yard. Anyway, we are back. I have revamped my basement completely so that I can have like a peaceful studio where I can read the cards undisturbed by his goddamn fucking breathing, which drives me up the walls. Because he made poor life decisions, now he's stuck with shit that I cannot... Anyway, I'm not gonna bother. I'm not gonna give him time or day. This is me coming back to a more regular schedule, doing what I love, which is tarot reads. And because I was watching a shitload too much advent calendar unboxing on YouTube, I decided, why not? So here we are, we're gonna do a 25-day calendar, advent calendar tarot read, which is gonna be separated into 3 categories. Snapshot, which is like just like a general energy check-in, where there will be like 8-ish spreads. So general snapshot, shadow work, because we focus on healing and tackling problems on this channel to heal and grow and empower ourselves. And romance and relationships, because those are always popular and we are all yearning for a good love story, or just heal from maybe past relationships, whichever will be the case, the cards will tell us. The way this will go is, so we have these 3 categories, and I'm gonna read per sign category, because I am so sorry, but I cannot do 25 reads for 12, so 25 times 12 signs will be the death of me inside 2 days if I tackle that challenge. So I'm gonna squish you together. I did air signs and water signs. You are now in the earth sign video. Fire will be last, and I'm gonna rotate my stuff. Last will be first and yada so that everyone has a chance. There will be 25 days as I mentioned. General, shadow work, love, relationships, and if you want to hear the full-blown ramble, go back to air sign. And from now on I will film 1 intro and do like Christina from Sassy Scorpio. Hi, love you, thank you for your reads. And like film 1 general intro and then go per sign, because repeating myself already 4 times and it's never the same stuff. So yeah. Oh, earthy, hello babies, you're being recognized, you're being celebrated, you have success and victory and all the good news. I'm so happy for you guys, you deserve some good shit. So this will be a Vitruvian Man, which is my favorite snapshot. And again, you have a new opportunity here that you can invest in, and you know the worth and value of what you have been given. So you are now just entering the phase of deep studying, analyzing this opportunity and making the best out of it. If you are mingling with crypto, please, for the love of God, don't. If you want to play Russian roulette with your money, go with stock market. Crypto is bullshit. But if it's something else, just take a moment to really read the fine prints, analyze whatever situation is at your hand and how you can maximize profit from. Oh my Christmas, gosh, she's marinated. We have the ultimate power couple swinging out together like boss babes arriving at the Christmas party. You are taking charge. You are like master of your field, your resources, your intellect, your emotions, but you're also very nurturing. Or this could be just your parents or your parental figures in your life, but overall it's just very beautiful to have these two, the power couple, jump out together. It's like peak. Say hi to mom and dad from me if they are still with us. So then, earth signs, what's rocking your world? Also, these cards are very plasticky, so yeah, what did I say? And this bullshit motherfucker, this guy been fucking flipping out for all the bloody signs so far, so just be extra cautious about people and events surrounding you. Something's fishy in the energetic level. Trust your tribe, seek counsel, ask your buddies, your friends, your trusted resources if some shenanigans are going around near you, because that pesky Seven of Swords has been in everybody's energetic field and read so far, and it's annoying me because I don't like a cheat and a thief in a thief. So, earth signs, what's happening? This is for my earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. Holy shit, I know my earth signs. Change is coming through my shadow. If you know Tool, I sing very fucking badly, so don't mind me. Apologies to Tool. But something ended, something transformed, something shifted in your energy, and you are being very decisive with your words and your thoughts about this, or you need to make a swift decision to change and end a situation. And again, this bastard. Too many choices, something is unclear, and you need to stop focusing on what has been done, what has happened, what's in the past, what is a missed opportunity or spilled milk or just has done and not satisfactory. If you are prone to depression, to seasonal depression, please seek advice and be very cunning and clever in the choices you make, because not everything is gold, not everything that shines is gold. There are a lot of scammers out there, so if you seek help, please be cautious. Always remain grounded and analytical and very discerning in the choice that you make to step out of this. But also, if you are finding yourself focusing on what you have lost, please don't. The past is just memory. You cannot bring that shit back into the present or the future, so just let it go. It's not serving anyone any good. So, earth signs, what up, dog? You are looking at your past efforts, where you have invested, what you have invested, how you worked, how is shaping up, how it's taking form, how it's giving back to you. You may need to analyze past energy investment to see what has worked, what hasn't worked, and how you can adjust and change and update your processes to make it more, to paint the canvas that you see in your mind and not the stuff that is concretely behind you. If you are being defensive, or do you need to be defensive, you do have the upper ground, so gather all your resources and two birds with one stone. So this is for my earth sign. Oh, there is calm and balance in the home situation or the building relation with the Four of Wands, like the marriage card. So you're blossoming, about to be family, Ten of Pentacles cards. There needs to be patience, understanding, alchemizing, transforming things, making, potentially amending things to make this work and happen and be stable and fruitful. And if you're going for the long run, find your middle ground. Be patient, be observant, be emotionally and intellectually available for guidance or to navigate the situation, to make it not just the base but really something that you can depend upon on the long run. Oh, for the love of Christ, I swear these cards are so plasticky. I love them, but they are so... Oh, but it's good cards. Okay, so you have the Sun and the Ten of Pentacles. So on the family front, as I was saying with the previous ones, to find the middle ground and the balance and acquisition of things to make it potent on the long run, the Four of Wands leads to the Ten of Pentacles. But for that you need to build bridges, make compromises, be very open to make compromises, please. And your family situation will be hunky-dory, under the sun, just beautiful, exquisite, no worries, everything's fine. Like your perfectly boring suburban happiest happy life ever possible. But you need to work on that, and that means putting your ego aside, listening to the other, finding middle grounds, compromises, letting this go, letting this slide, putting your foot down there. You know how life works. So this is for my earth signs. Someone's in for a major relationship, or a good choice, or like a hefty whooping ass choice. The Lovers was first the card of choice, so don't let the modern YouTube tarot readers fool you into soulmate, twin flame, yadla yadla. Yes, it can be that, but it can also be just making the appropriate choice in any given circumstance. It's the virtue over temptation, I think, or something like that. I mean, I don't... The original thing was about being virtuous and not choosing the... So delayed gratification, basically. Instead of having your one cookie now, you wait a little and the universe will give you 5 more cookies. Because you are virtuous and patient and all that shit. Also with the Temperance card. So, earth signs, what's rocking your little world at the moment? 3 times poker, and we gonna lay out. Oh, and there was a major... So if you have been in a situation where you had to hold your ground and wait patiently, and it's been mentally, physically exhausting, that thing is over. It's nearing over, if it's not already over, but it's pretty much freaking over. That chapter is donezo. You have learned your lesson. You are moving to the next big chapter of your life, and you can like finally rest a little bit. And just as I was saying that, I'm peeking. This is basically the motherfucking ending, beginning, ending, the first and the last. I mean, how poetically magnificent is this? As I cut the cards, you have the fresh new beginning and the ending. So one major cycle in your life is officially done. Adios, bichachos. I'm closing the book. I'm starting volume 2 or a whole other series, a whole other genre, whatever your gig is. It's a new adventure and you are ready for it. It's beautiful, it's fulfilling, it has potential. The world is your oyster. And last one. Let's see what we have. The Fool and the Two of Wands. So you need to make a decision eventually in what direction you are going. And so people say, or obviously like the Fool is trustworthy and whatever, you can jump off the cliff. What I see personally is that maybe the cliff is just like a tiny little shit and just like maybe a 10 centimeter jump. So it's not that dramatic, it's not that tragic, it's not that big, but that small leap of faith would change everything in your future, because you will now land on the option of, do you stay in your comfort zone or do you tackle the world and conquer like a motherfucker and expand your resources, your riches, and all that good shit. So you become the true king of pentacles and you reach the boss level of your tarot suit. Get back in there, you. So, earth signs, what's going on? And you want to see your earth sign and you're very reliable, I do a fort to have like a square, and then I'll cut. Tapping into your energy, be very cautious and discerning if you have to make a choice about anything at all. Because with the Seven of Cups, it's a clouded judgment. Things are not clear. Don't be fooled by Black Friday advertisements. Be discerning, follow your gut, your intuition. Be above that shit. Don't let people scam you with shiny offers. So, earth signs. I will take the bottom of the deck as a clarifying card, and my goodness, you start good. Hold on to it. Be very careful with your money. Keep a close eye on your money. Someone is either spying on you or you need to pay attention to small details. There's the giving back, juggling. There's a whole lot of pentacles so far, and again that ending. And next card would have been this Nine of Wands that we had earlier today. So if you are holding on for dear life in a situation that is draining a lot of your energy, it will soon end. Don't worry, it's like the end is near. So then, let's go into this wonderful little read. Okie dokie dokie. Headspace. You are otherwise very happy, very fulfilled, very content. Everything's beautiful under the sun. Let's do the card. Oh, and the Fool again. You have a beautiful, beautiful new journey, new adventure, new beginning on the horizon. But with that, a word of caution. Do not be too optimistic, too foolish, too childish. We have two child cards. The Fool is naive, innocent. It's basically like the Page of Wands. It would chase a butterfly because it's cute and entertaining, and oh, let's get food there. The Sun card also has the purity, innocence of a child. So don't let that aspect of you be taken advantage of by potentially shady people, energies, situation, offers around you. So be very discerning and be very cautious. Yes, do take that leap of faith. It will lead to happiness and fulfillment and all that good stuff, but do it with a little bit of caution. The Fool has his dog companion, because Spirit, the universe, your God, your ancestors, whoever you believe in, is always beside you, guiding you, like biting your ankle if you're about to leap off a very steep cliff, and just like warning you that no, that's a bad idea. So yes, with caution, but it will be like a happy thing. So otherwise you are very happy. It's a beautiful headspace. You are honky-dory, like head over heels, happy, nothing to worry about. So that's very freaking good. What you have been doing in the recent past is being generous and giving back to others, but that backfired. People took advantage of you, or you stopped being overly generous with others because you saw that they take advantage of you because you are potentially a little bit too naive, too kind, too generous, too happy-go-lucky and trustworthy that people will give back to you what you give to them. Which, yeah, I mean, in an ideal world, yes, that's how it should be, but obviously not the case here. let's see what this backstabbing is about. This end of a cycle, of a situation. What is the Ten of Swords about for my earth signs, please? Where are you? And we have the Four of Pentacles, basically repeating this card. You have been given too much to perhaps the wrong people who took advantage of your generosity, and now you need to tighten the cord on your purse, on your it doesn't show here, but like, you know, in medieval times you had this little pocket of money, that little bag of money. You need to tighten the ropes on that and be more mindful, attentive and careful with where your money goes, to whom you give it, in what amounts, or your resources, your energy, your time, something physical, concrete that is of impactful significance in your 3D life. The Pentacles being a very grounded, earthy, dependable, reliable energy. What you should be doing is paying more attention to tiny details, especially with your significant partner with whom you are about to establish a home, a family. So be sure to know that you are with the right person. Why is the Page of Swords there? Why is the Page of Swords looking at? And we have the Seven of Swords and the Seven of Wands. So you need to be a little defensive. That is very fucking interesting though. Are you sure that you're with the right partner? Like, I wanna, like, you know, what's it? Sour Sally or something. But we have the Seven of Swords, which you remember that guy that I was so annoyed by, the thief? Let me get him back in the chat, because an image is worth 1,000 words. Or on the sort of positive end, what just hit my mind is, are you like eloping maybe? But be cautious with that, because if your family is not okay with your partner and you feel you need to elope to have your happy ending, why? And have you questioned why your family is suspicious of your partner, your boyfriend, girlfriend? Where the fuck is this? Here we are. So we have the Seven of Swords again, in the context of your future partnership with your significant other at the moment, and you building that beautiful thing with that person, and with the Seven of Wands being defensive in this situation. So you really need to pay attention to details around this relationship. But like, really, who is this person? Seven of Wands. Who is this person? How did they met you? How you met them? What's their angle? What's their background? Why do you need to be defensive and pay attention to details? Why do you need to find the fine prints and take a closer look at them? Why do you need to look back as you proceed cautiously forward? Why? Be very cautious here. You don't want this situation here. You had already given too much. You have been taken advantage of. And so now you really need to be cautious and defensive in who you let in and to who you give, especially in the capacity of the Four of Wands, which is your future spouse. Because if you are marrying a scammer, holy balls, you will be more than that. you're gonna be backstabbed and heartbroken and left destitute and poor and all that shit. So please be very cautious. Where you are currently standing and that you are potentially leaving behind is holding on to your fire and your passion and your creative, bold, sexy, maybe player-ish kind of vibe. The King of Wands is very assertive, very creative. That's basically, if you know Diary of a CEO, Steve Bartlett, that's him. He has the podcast, he has the playing cards, he has like some other stuff on the side. He invests in 10,000 companies. This guy is an action guy who's not, well, yes, he's split into various things, but he's very knowingly split in all those things. He knows where his energy and his resources go. He's very conscious of what is giving him things back, where to invest more and where to hold on back more. Which in the context of you having given already to a situation and being backstabbed and now having to be very cautious and attentive on where you give, what you give, in what capacity, it's like all this together coming into this thing of, I have been way too generous, I give to the wrong people, I trusted the wrong people, so now I need to hold on to my fire, my inspiration, my ideas, my assertiveness, my, did I say my fire? Where I give my time, my energy, my action, my readiness, my commitment, my word. Yes, I can, but what are you giving back to me so that I can validate and justify me giving that much to you, because obviously something shady with you and I need to be cautious. So I'm holding on. You get my drift. So then now where you are headed at is juggling something. So double juggling. Jesus Christ, man. Earth sign, if you were ever told to like put your foot on the brake and really consider shit and analyze situations and go slower and be sure to know what you are juggling and balancing out, this is that combination. This is like, hold on a minute. You know that meme? I know it's like a little clip video. It's like, is it a boy? Hold on a minute. Anyway, you know that reference. It's a popular meme. You need to really balance what you give, to whom you give, in what capacity you give, because you have been taken advantage of, and people don't hesitate in being shady around you. So you need to be defensive. You need to be calculate and weigh your options and how much generosity you can afford to give freely to whoever, not to find yourself in this situation again. So be very mindful, very look into the details, very alchemize, because that book is like everyone, the words on my mind, but really alchemize your resources and weigh out and balance out who will receive. Earth signs, hi, we are back after a change of battery. So I was saying, you need to be extra cautious in balancing out what you give to whom in what capacity. That's crucially your core message here, especially during the holidays. I know you tend to be generous and loving and caring and generous and giving your time, your energy, your resources, but be careful. Also going back to this, be very cautious about a significant relationship building if this applies to you at this current time, and why you need to be defensive, and why do we have a need to be either clever and strategic, or why is somebody trying to steal and lie and be sneaky around you in this relationship building situation. Just be careful. So then, final cards, advice from the universe, your heart space, major ending, and new opportunities. So then one cycle is definitely closing up, and then we have like a double ending with the Ten of Swords and the World. But this is like a major cycle closing down, finishing. You learned your lesson, you're ready to move on. It's a done deal. Adios bichachos. And you are headed towards a new opportunity by the universe itself. But again, be cautious in who receives what, in what capacity, because if you are granted this beautiful opportunity but you squander it and give it to the wrong person, the universe will like, oh, so you don't know how to actually manage your resources, so why should I give you new opportunities to like build upon and grow and, you know, not get rich, but like really establish your long-term reliability or dependability or comfortability that you can rely and depend upon. So just be very cautious of that. But otherwise, I mean, for the holidays, that's fucking pristine, dude. Or do that. And now I'm gonna shuffle the Future Higher Self Oracle deck, and we're gonna see what message they have for you to wrap up day 1 of the Horus Healing Tarot Advent Calendar, day 1. And we have a card. Life isn't a sprint, it's a long race, and you're not in it just to win. That's this whole thing here. You need to be very cautious, very strategic. Yes, joyful, and you know, like with the innocence of a child, but also cautious. So weigh the steps that you are taking and measure at what time you need a bit more push, a bit more working on your lungs and getting more air, when you need to go a little slower to like ease up your leg muscles because you don't want to cramp. And the bottom of the deck is, focus. An eclipse may hide your light, but not forever. Every temporary setback, every ending is a new opening, a new door, a new opportunity. So whatever has been lost or ended or wrapped or finished is actually the universe working in your favor to put you on the right path, on a different path, on something that will work better on the present long term. And we humans tend to see things in a very linear way, but it's not exactly like that. Science is now discovering that time is not linear. So it's like the, I don't know if you played or saw clips of Assassin's Creed Valhalla, but there is this tree of possibilities. You are in one timeline and then you can branch out to I don't know how many other possible timelines. If this precise one is not working, you're gonna hop to the other one or the other one below, or 3 up or 3 down, depending on whatever is the best current fit with your best current situational assets and energies and everything and readiness, so they can move forward to the best outcome that will serve your higher purpose, even if you don't understand directly right now in the 3D. So, Earth signs, I hope this was helpful in some capacity. I will see you for the next 25 days collectively. We will have other snapshots, not this one, but other general reads. We're gonna have shadow work and we're gonna have romance. So, 24 more days to go. Whoop whoop! Peace out.